Gauri is known by aliases Abu Sufia, Sardar Sahib and Faru. As per reports, Gauri is a fugitive jihadist and is currently based in Pakistan. He has been linked to many high-profile attacks in India. In view of his actions, India's Ministry of Home Affairs took decisive action against Gauri in October 2020. Under the provisions of Unlawful Activities Prevention Act (UAPA) of 1967, as amended in 2019, Gauri was officially designated as a terrorist. His name was added to the fourth schedule of the UAPA. This means that now he is considered as a major threat to India's national security. Gauri's designation as a terrorist is part of India's broader strategy to curb terrorism and dismantle networks that threaten the safety and security of its citizens. Gauri recently released a video on Telegram and called for sleeper cells in India to carry out attacks of sabotage by targeting railway infrastructure in Delhi, Mumbai and other parts of the country. He also called for attacks on petroleum pipelines and Hindu leaders. The video shows him explaining the various methods of bomb blasts using pressure cookers. He said that the Indian government is weakening the sleeper cells by targeting their properties via the Enforcement Directorate and the National Intelligence Agency (NIA). He further says, quote-unquote, "But we will return and shake the government." The video was reportedly released on Telegram about 3 weeks ago. Gauri reveals his intention to disrupt India's supply chain system to damage the economy. Gauri called for Fedayeen war or suicide attacks against Hindu leaders and police. Security officials are investigating several incidents, including the recent placement of cement blocks on railway tracks on August 23rd and 24th with the intent of derailing a Vande Bharat train. In March, Gauri made headlines after releasing another video inciting war against India, allegedly as part of an ISI-backed effort. Gauri is allegedly orchestrating online jihadist recruitment according to Delhi police. This comes after police arrested 3 most wanted terrorists from the national capital and Uttar Pradesh. The terrorists revealed that Gauri was a handler. One of the Gauri's most infamous operations was the 2002 Akshardham temple attack in Gujarat, where he played a key role in the planning and execution of the assault that resulted in the killing of over 30 people while 80 were injured. He has also been linked to 2005 suicide attack on the Special Task Force office in Hyderabad. In March 2024, he was linked to the Rameshwaram cafe blast in Karnataka's Bangalore, which further solidified his status as a dangerous operative. At least 10 people were injured in the Rameshwaram blast on March 1st. The NIA, which took over the case on March 3rd, had on April 12th arrested 2 key accused, Abdul Mateen Ahmed Taha and Musafir Hussain Shazib. While Taha was the mastermind, Shazib had allegedly placed the IED at the popular cafe. They were arrested from a lodge near Kolkata. Here, these 2 were staying under fake identities. The 2 were allegedly members of the Islamic State IS module based in Karnataka's Shivamogga. Faratullah Gauri and his son-in-law Shahid Faisal have a strong network of sleeper cells in South India. Faisal was in touch with both the accused in the Rameshwaram cafe blast and was the handler in the case. Sharik, a member of the same module, had carried out an earlier blast in Bangalore in November 2022. The Delhi police had recently arrested 14 radicalized youths and 1 mastermind, Dr. Ishtiaq, who were trained by Abdul Rahman Khetri, who was in touch with Gauri. Perhaps one of the most concerning aspects of Gauri's activities is his focus on recruitment. He has been actively seeking to radicalize young individuals. This recruitment strategy is particularly insidious as it preys on vulnerable youth. Faratullah Gauri poses a major threat to India, and his ability to orchestrate attacks, recruit new members and spread extremist ideologies requires a coordinated response from security agencies.